Hey guys, my name's Cody, but you guys know me better as Trip, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this kind of Atom virus tutorial. It's going to be a modeling tutorial, and pretty much going to end up looking something like this. I know a lot of you guys can use this in your renders, and I'm not really sure where I got this from. I'm pretty sure I saw a tutorial on it somewhere, but I just wanted to spread this around so you guys can use it too. So get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these. First thing you want to do is make a sphere. After you have your sphere, you want to make it editable. Right here, zoom in on it, and we're going to select a bunch of these little pieces right here. And this is probably the most time-consuming part of this whole entire tutorial, because there's not really a random way that you can just select a bunch of selections, so you kind of have to manually go in through here. I don't know what happened there, but you can rotate things by holding Alt and dragging, so that we don't have to use these little selections up here. But yeah, you just pick a bunch of these little random pieces. Like I said, it's very time consuming. Click, 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 clickety click. Alright. It's almost done. You don't really want to have them all bunched up. I'm going to do that right there. Unselect it. Oops. Kind of get a few of these on top. Get a little bit of them on the bottom. Oh, they're good down there. Alright. That's pretty much it with that. So next thing you want to do is all of these that you have selected, make sure there's no gaps or anything. You want to go to select and set selection. What this is going to do is give you this here selection right here, so if you click off or anything, and you'll always have these little selections right here. The first thing we're going to do is go to extrude, drag extrude underneath of sphere, click extrude, and whenever you go over to object, here, right here where it says polygon selection, you're going to drag this selection that we made in there, and what that's going to do is only extrude the pieces that we selected. Next thing we're going to do is make a spline, so you want to go to the front facing camera, go to the spline tool and get the linear one, because it just looks better than rather than using like freehand and trying to curve them out. So what you do is, it doesn't really matter how big, but you just make a zigzag spline, and alright, now we go back to the normal camera, and what we're going to do is click extrude again, right here where it says sweep spline. We're going to drag that spline into it. Next, right now it's really boxy, we're going to fix that. So the first thing you want to do to fix that is change it from linear, go to the spline, change it from linear to B spline. Next thing we're going to do, I don't know how it zooms in that much, oops. Next thing we're going to do is go to the hypernerbs, and we're going to drag this underneath of spline and drag the sphere into it. That kind of rounds it all up and gives it a better shape. The next thing we're going to do is go to extrude, go to transform, and how all of these are a little too thick here. What we're going to do is change all of these to 0.5. And then this over here, this kind of like takes it away from just the sphere looking shape. You want to change this to 180, and that kind of rounds it out, and I just think it makes it look a whole lot better like that. The next thing you're going to do is click the spline, and if you don't like how long it is, I prefer them to be a whole lot smaller, so what you can do is shrink the spline, and I think it looks a whole lot better like that, especially whenever you're using this to put it in a render with something. You don't like tentacles. I mean, maybe if that's your style, maybe if you like the tentacles going everywhere, and yeah, like make them bigger and going everywhere, but I prefer them to be smaller. Next thing we're going to do is go to the bin tab, and right here where it says FFD, you want to drag that underneath of the sphere. You're going to get the selection tool right here, and these little dots what you want to do is kind of just drag them. What it's going to do is kind of distort it, so that way it doesn't look like a sphere. You kind of want to change that, give it more of like an atom look. Push some of these out, push some of them in. And also, if you can find like a really cool grungy material, it looks really nice on these. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much all I got. So if you like this tutorial and you want to see more stuff like this, please drop a like down below, and or haven't already subbed, please give me a sub. It means a lot. Thank you, guys.